Hey everybody, Bob Pickett. I got to tell you, I've got great memories. Restless Heart is with us right now, okay? We got John, we got Dave, we got Larry. First of all, I cannot believe it's been 35 years since the first time I got to see you guys play. You guys have been here 35?
Yeah. We're celebrating 35 years. The original 5 members.
That's cool. Now that never happens right there, right?
We're outperforming 75% of the marriages in America.
You're the quiet one, aren't you? Yeah, he's a quiet. Okay, now tell us how the group got its name, Restless Heart.
Well,
Greg, tell them.
do you want the funny answer or the real answer?
Well,
Both, whichever you prefer.
Give us both.
The stock answer at the time was that we just cut up a bunch of adjectives and body parts and then threw them in old
okay.
things out so we could have been wasted liver, but we're Restless Heart.
Right.
But it's actually a song on the first record. We just thought that kind of spoke to what we were doing.
Are you serious? It's
Yeah.
really okay.
Oh, literally. I mean, we had
Okay.
a single coming out, Let the Heartache Ride, coming out.
Uh-huh.
And Joe Galani said, guys, it'd be nice to put a name of the band on the single. And so we had to throw ourselves in room, get our families.
Lock the door and.
Really?
and
We
say gotta come
had
out
we
with
had
that.
the 1,000 bad names.
Naming
And
them.
Greg came and said, what about Restless Heart? We all went, oh my.
But okay, see, I always thought you got it from an Eagles song, because they mentioned an Eagles song, it was Restless Heart.
That may have been
That
where
may
the
have been-
song title
Song.
came from.
Okay.
No,
okay.
no.
That was Journey.
No, it wasn't Journey. Was it? No.
Steve Perry had a
What-
song lyric, yeah.
Song
Restless
lyric,
Heart.
Restless
Okay,
Heart.
okay, but it's an Eagles song. So that's really the true story how you guys got it.
True story. One of our producers co-wrote that song. Restless Heart.
And Tim DeWall put you guys together, right?
He's the one who co-wrote that song.
Okay, well, that's why I put you together. Tim
He
made a lot of money off
bankrolled
that.
us too. He helped, get us all together and took us in the studio and we cut a bunch of demos and,
Yeah.
played around with personnel and then finally got the 5 of us, which was the version.
It was mostly Oklahoma, called the Oklahoma Music Mafia. But
They've been doing stuff for years, Greg, you and Tim, and
We tried many times to put something together, and this is the one that actually happened.
he actually migrated to Nashville from Oklahoma about the same time as Tim did.
Yeah, we all went to Oklahoma State University. Tim was an accounting
Cowboys.
professor there, Cowboys.
Yeah.
Scott was an engineering student, and I was enrolled in a lot of accounting classes. And then we all left and followed Tim out to Nashville.
Okay, now see, usually when you think of OSU, you think of Garth. So you guys were the original Oklahoma Music Mafia out of OSU then.
I lived in Garth's house before Garth lived there. True story.
Really?
Yes.
That's
Was
a
that a
story.
frat house?
Oh, wait, we've never
No,
heard
no,
that.
just a house. It was a band house for us, and then later on, him and Sandy moved into that place.
How about that?
Now, see, we're getting all kind of cool things. Any
Has
cool
he ever
stories?
said thank
I didn't even know that.
You didn't really?
This is new stuff.
It's kind of like confession time right here. Any more confessions for us?
Not right now.
Maybe
Not
later.
for publication.
Okay, not for publication. Okay, 35 years. Tim DuBois is a great guy. He wrote one of Alabama's biggest hits.
Loving the
First
First
Degree, right? So, so Tim actually funneled all the songs to you guys instead of giving them back to Alabama anymore, right?
No, he pitched them on Alabama, and the ones Alabama passed on, we recorded.
So
We
you
got
guys
their Alabama reject.
I was going to ask you guess got the rejects. Well, it worked quite well for you
know what,
guys.
I think it was, maybe they were too progressive, whatever, they didn't fit the direction for Alabama,
Like
but
Heart
they
Rate
were
Kid.
a direction.
Right.
And they worked for us. Sometimes a song that's perfect for one act is not right for another.
Well, that's true. But
It
you
does
guys,
happen.
you guys talk about, okay, Bluest Eyes in Texas. We're in Texas. What is the story behind the Bluest Eyes in Texas? Is there a story behind it? Is it about a person that lives in Austin and Dallas or
Yes.
Fort Worth?
That's the story.
You're saying Austin because we're
The
in Austin
story
right now.
is we couldn't get arrested in Texas because Texas just wasn't digging on Restless Heart in the early days, and so they wrote a song about Texas.
No, that's not true. Bro.
No, it
Down in
is.
Austin, really, we played you guys all the time.
But then when we did Bluest Eyes in Texas, boom,
It
we
did
might as well.
Then, Texas is a big state, so
Right, right.
there were pockets of support in the early days, but then, man, when Bluest Eyes in Texas came out, we still to this day, right? We come back to Texas, probably we do 30% of our shows are in the state of Texas now. And it's probably largely because of that song,
That's
Bluest Eyes
nice.
in Texas.
Yeah, well, that's another confession right there that I didn't know at all. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Restless Heart, 35 years going strong. What's next for you guys besides getting on stage with the Lone Star and Clay Walker tonight? Any big plans?
No.
Any new albums?
No, not really. We're getting ready to do some rehearsing for some Christmas shows,
Uh-huh.
so we're gonna do that at the end of the year, and then we'll see what happens.
All right. Keep your eyes on these guys.
Well, we're shooting for 36.
36. We're going to go for 40, Evelyn. Restless Heart.